And that was it for me, guys. I did not know the next thing that happened. When I finally opened my eyes, I was shocked. I found myself on the floor and I was wondering what's going on here, what's happening. Today's video is about my Valentine's Day story and how I ended up heartbroken. You are welcome back to my channel. My name is GracieGee. If it's your first time here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, I know by the time you are seeing this video, Valentine's Day would have passed, and I hope you showed love to someone. And of course, Valentine's Day is not just about those that are married or about your boyfriend or girlfriend alone. Yes, Valentine is a period by which you show love, and it should not just be limited to one day. You should endeavor to show love and be kind to someone every day. Okay, anyways, let's get right into this gist. Guys, you know the excitement that accompanies Valentine's Day now? If you had seen me that morning, you will probably think that I've been gifted a surprise package because I was so excited and happy, full of joy and full of love. So I created a playlist of love songs. I listened to them, I was dancing, I was happy, I was looking into the mirror, and I was just affirming myself with beautiful words. After I had my morning routine, I decided to set out because I had plans that I was going to prepare a delicacy. And for me, there wasn't be a special celebration for me to do that. I feel so comfortable, you know, in preparing that, and that's fried rice. So I did not have enough stuff and rice and other ingredients to go around for my friends because I had planned that I was going to share it with them. So for me, that day was free. I didn't have lectures. Most of my friends had lectures. So I decided to set out and get some stuffs. So on my way, I got there finally, and then I decided to start pricing what I wanted to get. Okay, I told the person that has the shop how much was rice, how much does it cost, and I was start exchanging conversations, and that was it for me, guys. I did not know the next thing that happened. When I finally opened my eyes, I was shocked. I found myself on the floor and I was wondering what's going on here, what's happening, what's happening here, because people had already gathered, and I was wondering like, and they were just telling me to calm down, and I had my seat, and then I saw the owner of the shop with a Coke giving me okay that I should drink this Coke, and then he explained to me that I just fainted, like and I was wondering, faint, how did I faint, what happened, what was the last thing I said, how did I faint? So it was just trying to calm me down. I decided to sip, like just open the bottle of Coke and take a sip, and then I was trying to call my friends because I had still not gotten like a hold of myself. So I was just trying to call my friends. They did not pick because of course they were in their lecture rooms. And then I tried also calling one of my closest friends that was staying close by to that particular shop, but his number was not going through. I still tried calling most of my friends. I called some people that I needed to call, but nothing was forthcoming. So the owner of the shop was asking that, where's my hostel, where do I stay? I was trying to explain to him. Then one of my friends just passed by, and then I pointed to the person, and the owner of the shop just had to help me call his attention. And then when he saw me, and by the way, shout out to TY, yes, when he saw me, he was like, G, what are you doing here, what happened? And just tried to explain to him. So that's how we left the place. So without even buying anything, I did not even later get to buy anything from the person. So I left, and then we went to this my friend's hostel. He asked me how it happened. I said, guy, I can't remember anything. They said I fainted. How did I faint? I just knew that when I opened my eyes, I met myself on the floor and people had gathered. It was like, okay, what do I want to eat? Have I eaten today? I say eat. Okay, Shebi, today is Valentine. I say okay, let me do Valentine for myself and for my friends. Let's marry, let's be happy, and rejoice with ourselves too. We can also treat ourselves nicely. That was all my plans for the day. So that was how he prepared yam and fried egg for me. So I just ate to regain strength. And then later on, my friends called back and asked what happened, and then I explained to them. So I had to go to the clinic. So when I got to the clinic, I told them I wanted to see a doctor, and when it was my turn, I went in to see the doctor. And as usual, they were asking their normal questions. What did you eat last? When last did you do your blood pressure? When last did you do your checkup? Are you sexually active? You know, all those questions when you go to see a doctor. So I gave them my answers, and then when they checked my blood pressure, guys, my blood pressure was low. And then he asked me, okay, I need to go and do a full blood count test, I need to do genotype test, I need to go and do pregnancy test. And when he said pregnancy test, and I was wondering, what has pregnancy got to do? Because I said I fainted. Now, okay, I went to the laboratory, I had all the tests done, and then when I came back to meet him, he checked my blood pressure again, and because he had to let them speed the results, so in like about 2 hours time the results were ready, so they had to bring it for interpretation. So when he checked my blood pressure and then he saw the results from the lab, it was like, okay, this is the reason my blood pressure is low, I'm short of blood. And then when he mentioned that, I was like, oh. So I tried to remember that, okay, a day before I went to church because we had ESCO's meeting. I remembered vividly that I was sitting down throughout. Like, I didn't even stand to my feet at all during the worship session, during the prayers. I was seated throughout that meeting, and even the general secretary kept coming to me and said, oh sis, why are you seated? You're supposed to be standing. And I tried to explain to him that, oh, this is the reason. Oh, I can't stand for long, my legs are shivering, I don't know, like I'm just feeling weak from inside. So when I was with the doctor and he was saying all that he was saying, then everything began to sum up and said, okay, I've not been doing my checkup. Like, I can't even remember the last time I had my health checked. I can't remember the last time I did my blood pressure. Of course, I used to do my blood pressure, and even when I don't have the manual device with me physically, I try to do it. Like, I try to check my pulse, I try to check my heart rate. And because there was a time that I used to hear my heartbeat, which is not even good at all, so I needed to balance that up, I needed to correct that. So when he was talking, he said, okay, that he can see from the results that my genotype is AC. That do I used to have crisis? I said, no crisis, I don't used to have crisis. So, and I know that some people will be wondering that what is genotype AC. There is genotype of AC. The genotypes that we have AA, we have AS, we have AC, we have SS, and we have CC, and there are other variants that are coming up. So if you don't know your genotype, it is advisable for you to know your genotype, even for your personal use. Then I told the doctor that I don't used to have crisis. However, my legs used to shiver. So anytime I feel it, I know that, okay, I'm supposed to take my blood tonic, I'm supposed to check my blood pressure, I'm supposed to like just check my health status in general and know that if I'm in check, and to also know the activities I'm supposed to be carrying around me. Yes, so when he said that, I knew that, okay, I'm supposed to get my blood tonic, I'm supposed to take some certain fruits, I'm supposed to eat vegetables. And so he prescribed some particular drugs for me. I gathered strength and I went to get the medications he prescribed for me and got back to my hostel. So I had to prepare something light for myself. Then my friends were already around, so they did the preparation for me. And then I also had some friends around. Shout out to Lola, shout out to Esther, shout out to Taiwo, shout out to Dr. Tolu, yes, shout out to PJ, yes, and shout out to Dr. Tony. I remember that he prepared a sumptuous and nice pepper soup for my recovery. Yes, you guys really helped me during those times. It was not really easy. Some people were feeling like, oh, okay, maybe I was sick, maybe because people were hearing that, oh, I fainted, oh, what happened to me, they had this. So it was a whole full Valentine package. So I didn't get to prepare my delicacy again, let alone share it with friends. That was indeed a day for me. So why did I share this story? I have to share this because most people think Valentine's Day is just for couples, just to celebrate with their boyfriends or with their girlfriends or with their spouses. No, Valentine's Day is a period of love, and like I said at the beginning of this video, you shouldn't wait for that just one day to share love or to show kindness to someone. Let it be part of your life. I had this in my mind to show love to my friends because I didn't want them to come back from the lectures and they'll be feeling what would they have, because it was of course a Valentine's Day. So I wanted to be part of that day's activity. The second lesson is always check your health status. Don't say that, oh, I'm not of age. Age does not come with checking your health status. Take your health with importance. Know your blood pressure, know your weight, and besides, when they checked my weight, guys, I didn't even finish the test results. My blood pressure was very low, and then my weight, I was weighing 42. I was very surprised. That has been my lowest, like the range of my weight, the lowest I've ever had, 42 kilograms. And so they also checked my PCV, that's packed cell volume, not PVCO, yes, also known as the hematocrit value. It was 32, which is supposed to be 38 and above for a female. It was very low, so that was why the doctor said my blood pressure was low. Going back to the previous day that I wasn't even able to move around because I was feeling that my legs were shivering, like I was feeling weak from inside. And anytime that I start to feel weak from inside, I know that, okay, girl, you have to take something, you have to check your health status to recuperate yourself, to know if you are on the right track and the necessary things that you are supposed to do. So take your health as vital. Don't take your health with levity. Know your health status, know your blood pressure, know your weight, know your vital signs, know your sugar intake, be hydrated, drink water often, and a lot of all the things that comes with knowing your health status. Know your genotype too. It is very important. If you are A, if you are AS, if you are AC, if you are SS, it is very important to know your genotype. Not even because of relationship now, but for you, know your genotype and the importance and the things that come with it. Yes, and in addition, love yourself. See, you are more than enough. Learn to speak words of affirmation to yourself. Learn to speak good words to yourself. You are all that you've got. Treat yourself right. Take care of yourself in all aspects. Don't wait for someone to take care of you. And that way, when you know that you love yourself, when you affirm yourself, you will be able to share love to others, because you cannot give what you don't have. So learn to love yourself. Learn to do things for yourself, and you will appreciate yourself better. And on the final note, on Valentine's Day, don't forget God. Most people are so cumbersome about the things that occur on Valentine's Day, and I don't even know why it is a big deal. You have to know God, like for yourself. God is your best lover. You don't have to wait for somebody to love you. You don't have to wait for somebody to treat you right. God is your best lover, and in loving God, you must love yourself and love others around you, in spreading love and in showing kindness. So that was how I ended up being heartbroken. I didn't even do anything. I didn't celebrate. I think I later prepared the meal some other times, but not that day, because I was trying to recuperate. I was trying to maintain my stability and my health. Yes, Valentine, there will always be lots of Valentines and lots of celebrations to do. Health, they say, is wealth. I hope that you learned something in this video. I hope that this video was helpful to you, and if it was, please do me the honors by liking this video. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe and turn on your notification bell beside the subscription button, so that you will get notified whenever I post new videos. Till I come your way in my next video, I remain your girl GracieGee. Stay blessed and keep loving. Bye.